Today's episode is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me for real love and real life. Whether you need the perfect card to celebrate love, apologize, or say what's on your heart, Sincerely Shalia has you covered. So skip the generic and say it your way. Check out my full collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find the card that speaks for you. I can't wait till you guys check them out. And don't forget to let me know what you think. I love you guys. Hello and welcome to the Love This Way podcast, the show that exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars or back and forth, just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey, but you still need direction. So grab your tribe and get ready, because on each episode, we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny, and on today's show, we're talking about something that far too many of you are dealing with: when love feels like a job. Are you dating or are you managing? Are you ready? Hey, my babies. Welcome back to another episode of Love This Way. Can we get real for just 1 second? I need to get real with you guys because I want you to know that I see you. You're in a relationship, but why does it feel like work? Because love is supposed to feel like home. But what happens when it feels like a job? What happens when it feels like you're clocking in every day to manage emotions and fix problems and hold everything together all by yourself? If you're tired, emotionally drained, constantly explaining, overthinking, or doing more emotional labor than your partner, you might not really be dating this person. You might be managing them. So today we're going to be unpacking why so many people confuse love with labor, how we fall into this role of the emotional manager, and how to stop working for love and start receiving it. Because love should be mutual, not maintenance. So I want to really be honest, because we need to have this conversation, because some of you are doing the emotional equivalent of HR, customer service, tech support, and housekeeping in your relationships. You're not just being a partner, you're being their therapist, their motivator, their personal development coach, their accountability partner, their emotional cleanup crew. My gosh, I'm exhausted even talking about it. And I know it started off real innocent. They were struggling. You were compassionate. They had baggage. You wanted to show them what real love looks like. You told yourself, they just need somebody to believe in them. But then somewhere along the line, you stopped being loved and you started being used for emotional labor. And if you don't know what this looks like, this is probably you, right? You're constantly checking in. You're always checking on their moods before you express your own. You feel like the relationship depends on your emotional energy. You're always talking them through something: job issues, family drama, their fears about love. You feel guilty for having needs because they're going through so much all the time, right? They get comfortable while you get exhausted. But here's the truth, babe. Love shouldn't feel like employment. You were not meant to just be with someone that's going to make you carry the whole load. You were meant to build with someone, not carry them. And if the connection only works because you're working overtime, that's not even a relationship. It's a responsibility. You know what? I want to talk about the deeper layer. Why do you keep choosing roles instead of relationships? I know that I say this a lot, but many of us learned early in life that love equals responsibility. Maybe you were the peacemaker in your family. Maybe you were praised for being so mature or so strong or always helping everyone else. Maybe love was something you had to earn by keeping the peace, by not being a burden, by solving the problems that no one else would touch. And now that childhood conditioning is showing up in your love life. Instead of asking, does this relationship feel mutual, balanced, and safe? You're over here asking, what can I fix? What do they need? How can I prove I'm worth staying for? But here's what's real. You keep choosing people you can save because deep down, you're afraid that no one's going to stay for you if you're not useful. And that's the wound talking, not the wisdom. You are not their lesson. You are not their therapist. You are not responsible for their healing. Healthy love is two whole people choosing each other, not one whole person trying to repair the other while keeping everything afloat. Hey, friend. If you're tired of those generic, impersonal greeting cards, I've got you covered. Sincerely Shalia is my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me to help you say what's really on your heart. Whether it's love, apologies, or just because, these cards speak for you. Skip the cookie cutter messages and send something real. Check out my collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find your perfect card today. Okay, so we've been discussing how hard you've been working to keep your relationship together, and I know for a fact that you are worn out. And I'm gonna need you to stop doing that for the sake of your own sanity. So let me give you 5 ways to stop working for love and to start receiving it. Number 1, I want you to recognize the pattern because before you can shift anything, you need to name it. Notice the urge to fix, to over-explain, to manage their emotional state. You need to ask yourself, am I building connection or am I performing emotional labor again? Number 2, I want you to shift away from the performance to partnership, okay? You don't have to prove your value. You are valuable already. Start asking, do I feel safe? Do I feel supported in this relationship? If not, why are you still showing up like it's a performance review? Number 3, let people show up or let them go. Stop over functioning. You need to leave space for them to step up too. If you're doing it all, you're never going to know what they're truly capable of. Let them meet you halfway or let them leave. Number 4, make rest a requirement, not a reward. Because in a healthy relationship, you should feel like you can breathe. If your peace only comes in moments between fixing their crises, it's not peace, it's survival. You deserve to be loved in a way that feels light, not like labor. Number 5, ask better questions when you're dating. I cannot stress this enough. Instead of you asking, do they like me? You need to ask, can I rest here? Can I be soft here? Can I be human here? Can I stop managing and just be met? That's how you know it's love, not labor. I need to leave you with this because I want you guys to hold on to what I'm saying. This is so important. I want you to realize you don't have to be their teacher to be loved. You don't have to carry their wounds to be chosen, and you don't have to prove your worth by enduring what drains you. You were never meant to audition for love. Love that is right for you doesn't need a resume. It's not going to require you to be on 24/7. It's not going to leave you tired and unsure of your place. The kind of love that you should be looking for is the kind that sees you in your fullness and actually meets you there. The kind that doesn't just need to know what you can do, but honors who you are. So the next time you feel yourself clocking in emotionally, I want you to ask yourself, am I building a future with this person or am I just managing their past? Because you were made for more than emotional labor. You were made for mutual love. Now, if you need more help, you know you can always go to shaliavinny.com, book a one-on-one session with me. I love you so much, babe. And I just want you to remember that you deserve rest. I'm going to see you on the next episode, okay? Today's show is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my greeting card line. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform, share it with one person who you think needs to hear it, and ask them to do the same. Remember, good, better, best. Don't you ever let it rest. To your good is better, and your better is best. Until next time, your friend and motivator and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.